Hi everybody, and welcome to my series that I call Grocery Shopping in Spain. I'm going into my local grocery store called Mercadona, and I need ingredients to make a cake. I'm making a homemade, from scratch, German chocolate cake. So let me take you inside and show you what our baking ingredients and our baking aisle looks like inside Mercadona, grocery shopping in the south of Spain. Okay, so welcome to the peanut aisle at Mercadona. First, I have to grab a bag of pecans. Those are $3.70 for this bag. And now let's go take a look at the flour. It comes in a big pallet box like this. There's also cake flour and bread flour, and then 5-kilo bags, which turn out to be like 11 pounds. And so this little guy here will be enough for the cake I'm making. I don't need salt today, but this is what the salt looks like. 25 cents for a big bag. 40 cents when you buy it in a container. Next, I'm grabbing some baking soda. It's €1 if you buy it in the container and $1.35 if you buy the bag of it. Then I had to come across to a different aisle to come to sugar. There's all the sugar and then different types of sweeteners and whatnot. I need powdered sugar today. And then just next to the sugar and the jello and pudding, I found coconut flakes. I need those for the German chocolate cake. Next to the birthday candles, alongside some cut up almonds, chopped almonds, and other stuff to make cakes. And I had to make my way back over toward the flour aisle because that's where they have the evaporated milk and other baking essential and cooking essential items like this. And you can't forget the all-important butter. So they've got butter next to the margarine over in the dairy aisle. Comes in containers like this or in blocks like this. And now, after grabbing the butter, let me take you over and show you where we have our cocoa powder, which is next to all the other kind of chocolate milk mixes and chocolate mixes. And finally, I swung back around to the other side of the store because that's where we have our eggs. The eggs are not in the refrigerator here. They actually come room temp. And they're really expensive right now. For 6, it's $1.65. For a dozen, it's $2.85. These used to be a lot less expensive. And then they have these little tiny eggs too. But I've never tried those. Okay everybody, we're back from Mercadona, and I'm going to show you each item I bought and how much it was, just to give you a better idea of what groceries cost here in Spain. So first of all, let's start out with the flour. I had to be careful because I'm sitting on my couch, and of course we all know that for some reason they don't package flour well, and it always leaks out of all the corners and the sides. So this packet of flour, which is 2 kilos, or which is 1 kilo, or 2.2 pounds, was 75 cents, which is a pretty good price for, 2 pounds of flour. And cocoa powder, I needed cocoa powder in order to make the German chocolate cake. Powder was $2.55 for this canister, and this canister is 265 grams. So a couple cups for $2.55, not bad. And German chocolate cake wouldn't be complete without coconut. So I've got coconut here, and this was $1.05, €1.05 for this size of coconut. And the other special ingredient when you're making German chocolate cake is pecans. So I'll have to cut these up and chop them up. This was pretty expensive. This was €3.70. But these should last me for a while, but I was kind of surprised at how expensive that these were, because most of the time our dried nuts here are usually a lot cheaper than that. Beautiful butter. Beautiful butter. I'm a farm boy, so I only use butter. I don't use margarine or anything else. Always real butter. And this was €2.15, so €2.15. The euro is pretty close to the dollar right now. But I have to say, this is pretty expensive for butter for $2.15. It used to be like $1.25. I swear that in the past year that everything has almost doubled in price, because literally this was $1.25, $1.50 last year, and now it's $2.15. Baking soda, I buy the big baking soda and then refill the little containers. This thing was $1.35. $1.35 for a whole kilo. I like having this on hand because I also use this for cleaning with vinegar. Works wonders for cleaning. Baking soda and vinegar, one of my favorite things to clean with. So I buy the big package and put it into smaller containers. And this is how our powdered sugar comes. Comes in a canister like this. This is about 2 cups, a little over 2 cups, I think is what it is. This was €1.40, which isn't bad. And I like to use this to make, I'll use this for the frosting for the cake, and I like to use it to make other frostings because you can make a very simple frosting out of some powdered sugar, some butter, and some vanilla, which goes with cakes, cookies, and basically anything. So that's a good deal too. And the other item that I needed was this evaporated milk. And as you can tell, the evaporated milk comes in 3 separate little containers. It doesn't come in cans like it does for us back home in the United States. And this was for 3 of these. And I think the recipe I use probably will call for 1 of them. So I'll have 2 more on hand for future baking things. There you have it. That was shopping at Mercadona in the south of Spain, taking a look at the different types of ingredients that we have here at the local grocery store today to buy some extra ingredients that I need in order to bake a German chocolate cake. The sugar, the eggs, the vanilla, baking powder. I have all those other ingredients here at home, so I wanted to show you what the other ingredients looked like at the store, how they're packaged, and how much they cost per ingredient. Thanks so much for watching the Spain Gibraltar channel, and have a great day.